Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lee has a breakdown. She finds out that Poppy slept with Finn. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Lee Finnegan has long held the belief that Poppy Nozawa had an affair with her husband, Jack Finnegan. Because of this alleged affair that she imagines occurred years ago, Lee also thinks that Jack is the father of Luna Nozawa. The brave and the lovely. According to spoilers, Lee doesn't believe Jack or Poppy when they talk about their alleged affair. Lee is adamant about proving her belief that Jack is Luna's father. Is Lee prepared to face the reality that Jack is not Luna's father? Lee demands that a paternity test be performed to demonstrate this. The results of Luna's test might suggest a relationship with Jack. Lee would be extremely surprised, though, if John Finnegan were the real reason for their connection. Imagine Lee's response if she finds out that Luna's father is Finn rather than Jack. What would Lee think if she found out that Luna is actually her eldest grandchild? Jack claims that his friendship with Poppy was never without its challenges. Poppy was his sister-in-law after all, and Jack didn't regard her as anything more. Yes, Jack cheated on Sheila, but his connection with Poppy is a whole other tale. Even though Jack has a history of lying and cheating, this does not mean that he is lying now. Jack was too busy to have more than one mistress. That was all Finn needed once he was under the hands of Jack and Lee. According to Jack, he never found Poppy attractive. Is Jack being truthful when he says he doesn't have sex with Poppy? Or are they both trying to hide their connection to save Lee from getting hurt? The idea of Poppy and Jack together appalled Lee. But Lee might lose it if she finds out that Poppy had an affair with her son. Lee probably didn't anticipate Poppy and Finn sharing a bed, even if she is aware that they spend time together. Finn was Poppy's nephew even though he wasn't her biological nephew. Did Poppy and Finn share a bed? If Lee found out that anything occurred between her son and her sister, she would be incensed. Lee is aware, though, that Poppy is a free spirit who indulged in free love and drug use for a considerable amount of time. Did Poppy and Finn's relationship get out of hand? When the truth is revealed, will Lee have a breakdown? Is Lee going to experience her greatest astonishment yet? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint at the third major announcement of Luna's father in less than a year. Lee Finnegan is certain that Jack Finnegan is the father of Luna Nozawa. However, Lee poked Jack against his will and conducted a paternity test because he and Poppy Nozawa implicitly disputed it. Poppy and Jack rolled their eyes and called Lee crazy while they awaited the findings. There's no excuse for not telling her the truth. What did they stand to lose? Lee will always despise Poppy, and Jack's marriage is ruined. The fact that they didn't come clean could only indicate one thing. Although Lee is happy to announce that the paternity test is prepared, she is perplexed by the findings. Are they ambiguous? Do they claim that Jack and Luna are only partially compatible, which may lead Lee to the entirely other conclusion that fans have been speculating about since last year? Is Luna's father John Finnegan? For the time being, Steffi Forrester Finnegan has something completely different to concentrate on. But that would open up a whole new can of worms for her and her devoted husband. Daphne Rose is prepared to comply with Steffi's requests. In addition to enjoying seeing Hope Logan and Carter Walton swoon over her, as though she would actually do business with such peasants, it feels like a challenge. All Daphne wants is to return Steffi's family and enjoy herself, but they are offering her the world. Trying to get Carter into bed is part of that fun. It should be as simple as taking sweets from a baby because Carter is quite amenable to seduction. On Friday, Carter and Daphne finalize their agreement. But is it a business or personal one? Maybe Daphne needs to do more to shatter Hope's heart and seal the personal part, as Steffi wants. Raising Daphne/Ridge rumor, and explains why Hope regarding Carter is not a concern. The actress Muriel Hilaire told Soaps.com, "No, I don't think so. Particularly not after Daphne's introduction to the dressmaker caused a lot of excitement. Check out our sister site TV Line to learn more about their chemistry. She isn't even as keen to marry into Ridge's family as many other ladies are. Daphne desires to pave her own way. We still don't fully understand her motivations. It's true. We only know that Daphne ran away to Los Angeles at Steffi's request in order to woo Carter, believing that this would somehow restore Forrester Creations to its legitimate owners. The possibility that Daphne would fall for Carter is something the company's former co-CEO might not be negotiating for. Hilaire acknowledges that there is some intrigue there. However, given that she admits that her character enjoys playing games, that appeal might just be a drive to succeed. What about Hope? Does Daphne's actual attempt to take her guy make her feel bad in any way? Hilaire shrugs, I don't think so, adding that Daphne's viewpoint on sex and love may be culturally different, as a Frenchwoman from the provincial one that the Logans and Forresters like to pretend they follow. Daphne hasn't been giving her task too much thought. Hope isn't even seen as a barrier by her. Daphne is sure she can acquire whomever she desires. If that means Hope will be devastated, then so be it. Hilaire says relationships are tough. As Hope tries to put it, it's hard to go through everything together and stay together. As she begins negotiations, Daphne casts Hope and Carter under her spell, as Lee completes the paternity test. Lee stabbed Jack with a needle to draw his blood and establish Luna's paternity, after he was suspected of going insane. When Lee yanks a needle out of Jack's arm, Jack and Poppy believe she is being irrational and suspicious. They are still adamant that Luna is not their child. They will soon know the truth, according to Lee. She has gone too far, according to her sister. Lee believes that their excessive protests just serve to highlight their guilt. She claims they will soon find out if Luna is his daughter, and continuously accusing them of having an affair. Lee claims that Jack simply acts this way when he is under stress, and Jack objects to her making fun of her sister. She goes on to ramble about how they must have been sharing a bed while taking care of Finn. The alarm sounds. Lee asserts that whether they like it or not, the truth will be revealed. The family's dark secret will be revealed. He phones security at Bill's and tells them not to let his family in again without warning. You have to keep them at the gate. He assures Luna that nobody can detect her presence. As she recounts about everything he has done for her, Luna grins. This is not a vacation, he reminds her. They recount how, in order to save her life, he took her there. All of this demonstrates to her how wonderful a father he would have been to her. He is her ideal father, unlike Tom. Despite her horrible actions, Bill saw her potential. Being with someone who also had a bad mother makes her feel normal and understood for the first time in her life. Bill claims that he used to see a lot of his mother in Poppy. Someone without limits. Looking back, she was unmanageable. She claims that her father has always been a mystery when they talk about fathers. He acknowledges that his father was cruel, and that he was unaware of his identity until he was a young adult. He wanted to harm him when he discovered him. He was enticed to join the company by his father. According to Luna, who is holding a pillow, she would have done anything to get to know her father, until she discovered that he might be a one-hit wonder. They discuss how they are a mirror image of their parents. Luna is unsure about who she sees when she looks in the mirror. Steffi and Daphne meet at the Cliff home. Steffi is certain that her friend will shortly be under contract. She can then focus on her actual work, which is assisting Steffi in regaining control of Forrester. They're giving Daphne the red carpet, she says. She can assume control once she's inside. Steffi claims that Hope has poisoned Carter while presenting her with a plate of meat, but she is confident that Daphne can remove him from her. Steffi tells her that after she regains control of the business, she will reap many benefits. Steffi can take over the business after she separates Hope and Carter. Daphne remarks, that sounds like a plan. Hope and Carter at Forrester are shocked when Daphne arrived at their house. It resembles a miracle. Daphne is the most famous nose in the world, and they aim to be the most elegant name in luxury companies. She is unlike anyone they had ever encountered. His expression is one of longing. Hope is so ecstatic that she makes him laugh and tells him to do whatever it takes to get Daphne.